Hey, and welcome back to Business, Beauty, and Books. I am your host, Callis, and I have a question for you. Do you struggle with the perfectionist mindset? Be honest. On today's episode, I want to challenge you to get things done rather than it being perfect. So many of us are on a mission to be more effective and successful at the things we choose to get involved with this year. You may have created a list of goals at the end of last year and even in the past few weeks. However, if you've been stuck in a perfectionist mindset, you may find that nothing has been completed or accomplished yet. That's the topic that we're going to focus on today. Done is better than perfect. And you know what? I love having that incredible skill to get things done, paying attention to details, but sometimes it can hinder you. You find yourself wanting everything to be mapped out. I'm finally in a mode, and I know you guys can get there as well. Ask yourself, would you rather get 50% of the stuff done or get 0% of it done? Your need for perfection may be keeping you stuck. It kept me stuck in my business. It kept me stuck in my career. It kept me stuck in my relationship. I know some of us have goals and dreams, and nothing seems to be coming into fruition. You might want to check that perfectionist mindset of yours. I can recall a time I wanted to try out a new bean recipe because my family and I love beans, y'all. I found a recipe online that looked awesome from the photos and reviews. Those online images can make you believe that you can prepare a meal like a world class chef, right? The pictures look awesome. They make you want to cook. So I printed it out, right? It was only 3 steps. You guys, I made it to step 3, and that's when the tables turned. I screwed it up. I put way too many tomatoes in the beans, more than what was called for. So it almost looked like tomato soup rather than a nice bean recipe. It didn't look perfect, but it was still tasty. The kids enjoyed it. My husband, who does most of the cooking at home whenever he's at home, was giving me the side eye. Was like, what is this? But you know what? I set out to try something new. It didn't come out perfect the first time. However, I got it done, and we were able to eat something new that actually was more tasty than what it looked like. And I know you guys can find something throughout the course of your day to tackle, or perhaps you want to go back and review some activities that's still sitting on that to-do list. Don't get so confused, uh, or don't confuse being busy with getting things accomplished. I want to share with you 3 tips on how you can make sure you're actually getting the work done. Here's number 1. Close your social media. Close Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever your vice is. I want you to close it and anything else that distracts you. If you want to get more work done, you'll need to cut out the avenues that you use to procrastinate. And some of those things can take us down a rabbit hole that leads to 30 minutes. Before you know it, you've been on there for 3 hours. So close social media. Here's my tip number 2. Use a timer. When you're working through your task, estimate how long that it might take you, and then try and beat that clock. It can make even a dull task into fun games. I'm a huge gamer. I love competition, and even when I'm competing against myself. And you'll be surprised how fast you can be at actually beating the clock and starting to get some stuff really done. My final tip would be to change your environment. Doing the same things in the same place day after day can cause burnout. And so if you try and change the pace that you're going at, also by working in a different location, you might find that you're starting to get more done and things finally crossed out and completed. You set aside that perfectionist mindset. You've put aside all distractions. But most importantly, you allow yourself the imperfection. I want you to do something new today. Whether you fail or not, do it. Even if you do it in a mediocre way, find one thing that you can try new today. And I'd like to know what you have decided to get done on today. You guys know I believe sometimes that you have to put things on notice, meaning so someone else can hold you accountable to a specific thing. If others know that is your target goal, sometimes you need a cheerleader to cheer you along the way. I'm not saying put out all your goals, putting out all your things, but if you find one thing that you really need the additional encouragement, go ahead and let somebody know. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our podcast, guys, on business, beauty, and books. You can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as Sabriyah Callis. You can also find more information about business, beauty, and books at briecallis.com. I look forward to having you guys on the next recording. Bye now.